Hey everyone, Wanderbot here and welcome to Tamarak Trail. It is a roguelike dice builder that is absolutely kicking my butt, but it's really interesting, so we're going to dive into it in a second. But before we go, thank you to Yarrow Games and Versus Evil for sponsoring this video. The game normally has 3 characters, but currently for the demo, there's only 1. So we're going to be playing as the detective today. And I don't think the game's available for anybody else to play, I just kind of have a preview version, but you can head over to the Steam page and add this game to your wish list if it catches your eye. Well, with that, let's dive right in. Okay, that run was just scuffed. I'm not even going to think about that one. So, hey, this one looks pretty decent. We only have 1 treasure chest opportunity, which is a little unfortunate, but at least we can go through quite a number of these fights before we get to the treasure chest. So if I go... Okay, I'm really curious about what this is doing. Because do I go up? It looks like it had another path. We'll have to figure out how it works. Oh, I haven't seen this dude before. Ugh. Do all of their hearts look like that? Or is that just this guy? I have no idea. Okay, best defense. Every time you attack, you gain as much defense. Oh, can I have that? Because that sounds like an incredibly good... Oh gosh, this guy has a lot of it. Why is this guy suddenly really tough? Because yeah, he just gave himself a stupid amount of defense on top of everything else. And he's got the implicit dodge. I mean, yeah, I guess I might as well hit him twice just to get his points down. Because we're about to lose the bleed. And yeah, he's just going to alternate between that. I mean, I guess I can mess him up here. He's gonna hit me pretty bad, though. But at least his dodge fades. But he's got armor. Okay, cool. Let's just re-roll that so we get the dodge. He's not gonna hit me. Give him the bleed, and there's no point in attacking him. So we'll just get our points back. Alright. And he's got all 10 of his gibs. Because yeah, he regens crazy fast. At least I got most of mine back, so it's not that big of a deal. No, actually I think this will mess him up. Perfect. So what do we grab? 2 stealth and flips the die to the right. 2 damage to all monsters, flip the die. 2 stealth. Stealth, I think, reduces the damage I take. 2 damage, though, is kind of weak at the moment. I like the flips. Let's go for Shadow Step. What I'd like to have is like a really cheap flippy die build or something. Let's go for that. Because at the very least, it'll flip to a defensive maneuver. Okay, can I go up now? Because if I go down, I think it's a shorter path. Yeah, it looks like it. Alright. And here's a customer I recognize. Hello, sir. We meet again. And I guess I might as well get that. If only because no reason not to. Okay, he's doing Swift, doubling his extra damage. Not really that helpful, not really problematic. Yeah, we're just gonna finish him off. He does have a lot of extra HP, though. Okay, so that'll hit him for... Oh no, that gets us 2 stealth. Yeah, so we take less damage due to stealth. Useful enough, though. And if I could specifically eventually get those sheep. Because I could potentially use a flip die to kind of alternate between flips and things that get me my combat points back. Which I could see being pretty solid. Fortunately, I'm having a little bit of trouble getting through his shields. But on the flip side, he's not touching me. And that bleed's gonna take him out eventually. I just have to be patient. Yeah, I'm really digging that flip build there. Like, if we can get the right relic for it, and maybe a couple more flips on that die, I could very much see that making me nigh on invincible. I just need to get there. Alright, 7. And this should bleed him out. Yeah, so we need one more bleed, or just to hit him. Yes. Yes, it's way slower and a little tankier. We're definitely going to need some more stuff. Didn't kill him. Right. Next round. Or this round. Die! Thank you. That animation is so fluid. Too exposed to the enemy and then flip the die to the right. Exposed does extra damage. Or exploit weakness. Let's go for that. It's a little bit more expensive, but it does more damage than my regular attack. And it flips our dice more. Yeah, the main problem is backflip is kind of expensive. Maybe it's fine. Okay, go in here. Actually, do I want to go up? Because if I go here, we do get the die core, which is good. If I go up here, we get a lot more faces. 2 more, plus maybe we get something useful off of this one. I think I'm going to have to. As much as those cores could be good, I think we benefit better from having new faces to play with. Because I think the basic attack and defend is just too weak to be able to pull it off. Oh, that's kind of a nothing. And eventually we'll get that 3rd die and I can do more things, more interesting things. Unfortunately, it's going to take some doing. How's that flock? Ah. Another enemy spawns at 3 stacks. I wonder if specifically that's something I'm going to have to worry about. I'm sure I am. But yeah, I want to get the bleed on them. There it is. It doesn't look like they got flock anymore, but I am going to have to worry about the fact that there are now 2 of these things shooting at me, and I'm not doing a whole lot of damage to them yet. I'm just going to keep putting the bleed on the back one. Gotta take him out at some point. But at least at the moment, we're fine. More defense, more bleed. Will I have enough to kill it? I think so. The main problem is, like everything, I think these suckers gain dodge when wounded. Yep. Makes this slightly more annoying. There we go. I think bleed will finish the dude in the back off. So we can kind of either take our time or do whatever. Unless I've misjudged everything. But I don't think I have. Alright. We're good? And then I can start working on the other one. Yeah, so I think the extra faces are nice. I want to get some more die cores. Because there's one specifically that gives me extra defense on a flip. And I could very much see that being absurdly powerful on a die dedicated to flipping. I'd pretty much... It's not that I wouldn't take damage, but it would be much harder for me. I just gotta get it. Am I just gonna kill this dude traditionally? Just to hit him to death? It looks like that's the case. It is a very basic fight at the moment. Oh, there's the bleed. I'll take it. It's not it's not actually going to be able to do anything, just keep him stable. But I'll take that, because all it takes is one more, or, you know, honestly, we just hit him anyway. Because now all I have to do is hit him once. Or give him a little bit more bleed. Ideally, I'd like to hit him. Defense is not that. There we go. Die! Die? Die! Thank you. Alright, so what do we get? 2 exposed, flip to the right. Blind deals 3 damage per stack per turn. Or 6 damage and applies 3 blind. That one's tough. Unforeseen consequences is interesting. Yeah, do I want the 6 damage and 3 blind? I'm gonna go for harass. Because I can specifically use that. Because now we can harass into exploit weakness. And that should do a lot of damage. Hopefully. Okay, so yeah, let's go up. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. I can't. These are just layered over each other. Well, I guess we're on this path. I was hoping I'd get that camp right before the boss, though. But I guess we get it before the mosquito. Well, let's hope we get the flip buff. Because I've got a couple of good flips at the moment. I love that double impact bonus, but I just don't think we're going to be able to benefit from it here. Okay, go for the bleed. Boost itself. Get the cat again. And some shields. Not that it really matters. I mean, it kind of does, actually. Alright. A little bit more bleed. Unfortunately, it's going to take a long time. The fact that I don't think we pulled the badger yet is pretty wild to me. It probably has something to do with my dice rolling. But I don't think there's a way that I could specifically get it to roll better. Might just be a, I mean, it's absolutely a me thing. Did he dodge? He dodged. Rude. I guess I should have just left it then. I gotta pay attention when an enemy is dodging. Okay, so looks like he's giving me poison, or maybe other things. And there's no point in me defending, because yeah, he just gave dodge. Well, at least the poison hasn't stacked up. It's really when I have 2. Let's see, and he's going to hit me for a bit. So, reason to actually use that. There's the rest of the bleed. Yeah, that'll work. Keeps him at... It'll work, but it's not going to work great. It's keeping him at 0, and he's not getting any dodges. There we go. I mean, as far as time for that to happen, yeah, that's it. I gotta get rid of that, though. Losing a die face for some indeterminate amount of time is rough. Like, no matter how you shake it, that dodge is not worth it. Oh, this is a good one. Oh, and I guess we got that back for some reason. Stealth, damage for stealth attack. We don't have any blind. Do I want the more bleed? Guess so. Yeah, so let's get rid of this. As good as backflip could be, it's just not really worth it. Alright, close that off. I think we get a treasure chest. Let's hope it's a good one. Guess I'm gonna go for the demon blood. I don't really have a better option there. Yeah, I was hoping for one with, like, major utility with my build. Maybe we'll get lucky after this. Maybe we'll actually kill this sucker. Yeah, sure. I'll take it. It is interesting to note that his summoned goon does not go away. So I will keep that in mind. And at least we get the extra combat regeneration. Like, that is good. It means that if I block him, he pretty much can't mess with me. Okay, good round for it. Because, yeah, I need to get this guy down and bleeding, but I mostly am going to need to finish this sucker off. He's the one that gives me all the debuffs, and that sucks. Alright. Worth it. Wow, that horse combo is absurd. I need more of them badgers. I'll take it. Okay. Ooh. This one's tough. Go for the defense. I'm gonna make him bleed a little bit more. Oh, no, put him over. Dang. At least this guy doesn't have any dodge. Okay, it's fine. Let's see. Probably could have waited on that one. This is tough. Because I'm more or less just aiming at them simultaneously, and that's not where I want to be. Okay, we get the horse, which is what I was looking for. So get him with the horse, then with the badger. He's dead. Then we get the defense. And then I think I'm just gonna... No, I am gonna hit him. Because it took a heart off. Now that we've killed one of his two, we can be a little bit more defensive. I don't know if he's gonna get more. I hit him with this. Oh, right. The poison takes effect after the regen. So I gotta give him some more. A bit of a lag burst. Well, he's got a debuff on him. And can I reroll these? Yes. Game don't like what I'm doing to it. Get him with that. Get him with the cat. And then a defend. Alright, we're taking his hearts off, and we're not injured ourselves at the moment. This combo's working. What's that? Okay, every attack triggers fire. I just have to bounce it off. So here's the question. Is he going to bleed enough? No, we've got to do one more. I'll have to hit him on the next round. Unfortunately, that fire is not my friend. He's gonna hit me for 12. Like, there's precious little I can do at this point. At least the bleed's gonna finish him off, but we're gonna lose some hearts. Unless I get lucky and get to play a little bit more defensively. Actually, if I hit him, He dies. Alright, we get the new die. However, I gotta remember that this new die is totally blank. I wish it at least came with the basic strikes and defense or something. But, oh. Okay, at least we have a third functional die. So let's take a look at this. I'm not sure. I think these go the same direction. This bypasses. Do I want to do 2 fights? No, let's go up to the event. You stumble upon a peculiar scene, a blind musician in the middle of the woods, surrounded by a flock of birds. He starts playing on his instrument. You can feel his hypnotic melody, clouding your thoughts. Hum along. Try to make sense of the bard's melody and hum along. As you hum, you feel your senses getting sharper. Musician's song end, and you think you can think clearly again. You gain reflect. Oh. No, what? Alright, that's not what I was hoping for. I think we want to go down next. The map is a little twisty. I should have gone the other direction, but whatever. You've never seen mushrooms like these. Viscous fluids drip from the colorful toadstools, looking strangely appetizing. The air glitters with the spores, and your head is feeling a tiny bit light. Prepare a mushroom tea. Too swift at the beginning of the next combat. Alright. Now let's see if I can actually get out of this. Oh, it's a totally regular fight. What? Where's the, like, really rude setup that we had earlier? Yeah, I'll just go for this. I'll save the reroll for later when we actually need it, as opposed to trying to just min-max. That die really is harshing on my vibes here. Well, at least we'll get some more faces from this. But yeah, I should not have gone to that event. Honestly, the events feel kind of ho-hum at the moment. Hopefully they get a little bit more interesting later. Yeah, let's go for the defense. I guess it's not going to get killed by the bleed. Should have waited on that one, but it's fine. Well, nothing on that one. No! It's fine. Oh, should have waited. Yeah, do not want to auto-roll. I'd be super fine if the auto-roll was more likely to get us impacts, but it doesn't. Let's see, and we'll just wait. You can't hurt me. And my regen is good. Having that extra die means optional bonus regen, which is nice. No comeback. Well, it's gone. Like I said, you can actually fling your die off the screen. Hopefully that gets fixed. So do we want to get another shadow step? I think I want to do exploit weakness. Because I need the extra damage. So let's take a look at this one first. Give her the other badger. There. Now that's at least not going to have nothing in it. Okay, we get 2 chests to find something interesting. Cleanses all debuff once per combat if bounced twice. Extra regen. Reroll. Let's go for the extra regen for the moment. All defensive abilities add 2 more defense. First roll die. A first rolled side does 5 damage to all monsters and exhausts itself. Or a combat point regeneration. Ooh. I'm gonna go for the Demon's Blood. It's not gonna get us any combos, but on the flip side, at the very least, it's more energy. There's other things that I'd like to get than that, but at least, what are we getting now? 8? That's a little better. Okay, this is a bigger group. And a bigger group means, more risk. Let's actually re-roll these. That's all pants. Yeah, this is kind of what I was looking for. Okay. We don't have any debuffs. Okay, but I still regen 8. They are gonna hit me, though. I'm very exposed. On the plus side, I get a lot of impacts. Okay, let's go for the defend. Then re-roll it. Another defend. We're just gonna give this one bleed. Did that not? No, it took it down exactly to 0. That's a little rough. Okay, and turn, that'll get us at least a little bit more regen. Isn't the Demon's Blood supposed to be giving me, like, a lot more? What? Unless the entire point of it... Oh, oops, bounced off the wrong one. Okay. Oh, infinite combo did damage them. Interesting. Unfortunately, there's not much I can do about this. Oh, it's drowsy. Okay. I gotta hit that guy. I'm just gonna defend anyway. Okay, now I only have 1. Which is good. Because I'm super drowsy and it's gonna be really hard to get my CP back at this point. I think we're just gonna want to wait. Because yeah, it's just gonna keep hitting me with drowsy. And I'm not sure if I can clear that. Gonna do 4 to me. Yeah, I know, Shell. I don't like the fact that CP... I'm going to probably email the developers about that acronym and be like, hi, you're going to want to change this. Okay, does nothing, play to refresh. It's gonna hit me too. Because, yeah, this sucker's just going to alternate between making me drowsier. I think... like, all we need is a turtle. Or the bleed. I will take the bleed. Yeah, we haven't found... Okay, there's the turtle. I shouldn't have hit that, but it's fine. Okay, it's not going to hit me. We get some points back. Okay, it dips down. Please stop making me drowsy. How did I not get wrecked by this earlier? Nope. Just gotta let that stack back up again. Yeah, what I need to do is roll... Oh, he's making me drowsy again. Uh-oh. But make him bleed harder. Hit him again. And there's no point using the cat at the moment. He's not actually attacking me. It's just an endless drowsy chain. That's fair. Okay, 14 bleed should be able to take him out. We just have to wait. Yeah. Wait for 4. So let's take off the dash. And he bleeds. Perfect. Oh, that could have gotten so much worse. Powerful shot is probably what we need. Backstab's good too, but powerful shot, despite being expensive, is really good. I was wondering where all of my extra, all that blood was supposed to be going. I guess I got lucky that we got all that extra blood, because otherwise I would have run out of combat points. And it would have been so stinky. Alright, so what do we have? All die bounces are counted twice. Defense on a die bounce. But I want that rabbit's foot. Very real possibility if we put it on this one. We're going to lose a little bit of our combat points regen. However, if I roll this one and do 2 bounces, that might do 40 damage. That's kind of what I was looking for as part of these. Okay. Do we reroll? Kind of sucks. At least these are just the basic enemies. And I've got good regen. Unfortunately, doing 40 damage is not enough to kill an enemy in this game. Okay, there's the... There's that. It's fine. How much damage did that do? Really? Oh! Bleed per. Okay, we are actually getting hit here. That's a really good combo. I do have to worry about my energy regen just a little bit. Okay, we got it. And let's just hit him. So he's just gone. And so is he. Sick. For stealth, 4 damage, flip the die to the left. Double the debuffs on a monster. Oof. I'm gonna go for complications. We do a ton of poison now. I'm gonna put it on this die, because I think it still has a blank face. And I'm gonna get rid of the... Actually, no. We'll keep backflip at this point. Now that I have 3 die, it's slightly less painful. I guess I'll take it. Let's see. They're gonna do 10 damage to me. I could hit him. I guess I'll do it. It's a little expensive. But the sooner I take out one of these guys, the better. Well... I wanted to knock it over, but it's fine. Because I think I can just combo this guy into oblivion. In 1 round. Sick. Oh, I didn't actually want to do that. Okay, there's the dove. Alright, make him exposed. Hit him with that. Blast him. Hit him again. And then he bleeds out before his turn. Yep. Alright, we've got a good combo going. 7 damage per die bounce. 2 exposed if under stealthed. I think we do have stealth. Cold calculation would be nice, but let's go for backstab. Because I'm trying to really stack this die up, now that we've got the super move. Unfortunately, I just need way more die faces. But, it's fine. Okay, so we get some combat points to take us into whatever boss fight this is going to be. Oh, he's a big boy. He's only got a generation of 5, though. Okay, so 2 stealth, flips to the die to the right. Stealth, defense. We backstab. And we give him exposed. Wasn't that supposed to do extra damage per impact? I thought it was. Okay. 10 damage and should do a lot of bleed. So that works. Infinite combo. Okay, and he's gonna hit me for 13. We have to be a little careful at this point. Because, yeah, this guy seems to just do 13 damage constantly. Okay, that gets us a turtle. This costs nothing. And 7 damage per dice bounce. 2 exposed. I'm not sure if that's functioning correctly. Okay, let's just tank it, do no damage to him. The bleed's gonna mess him up. And he doesn't get any dodge per wound, so my entire goal here is really just to kill time. Do I want to give him a little bit more bleed? Actually, what I do want to do is hit him. Because the more bleed ain't gonna help me, so we'll just use that for the regen. Because at this point, my entire goal is to just hit him a couple of times. Because he doesn't gain cheatsy bonuses. Alright. That was actually a fairly feasible boss fight. Just the beginning, you encounter a group of strange apparitions guarding the vast trail ahead. Overwhelmed and unprepared, you turn back. You can see this is just the beginning. Thanks for playing the demo and supporting our game. Neat. It definitely, it definitely feels like some of the dies need to be double checked to see if they're actually working. Because it definitely felt like some of them, weren't working. Specifically backstab. I thought it was supposed to do like 7 damage per bounce, but doubled. So I would have been doing like 28 damage with backstab. Or 8 exposed, but neither of those happened. So I'm not quite sure what was up with that one. I think most of the rest of them worked. I would definitely say the first boss is actually almost harder than the second. I'd swap them in their stats. Because the second boss was just kind of a tank and spank, and as long as you had some defensive options, you were fine. I also wish die faces were a little bit more generous. The fact that I was still running around with my third die just using my basic attacks wasn't too bad, but it was kind of uninteresting, and considering I mean, I guess that run was only 38 minutes long. That wasn't too bad, but it feels like if the game was a little bit like snappier and more generous with some of those things, but it scaled up a little faster, it wouldn't really hurt the game that much. And so you could actually have like a bunch of die faces to pull from and like really mix and match to figure out what's your ideal combo. Because I think that's where this game shines. And I'm worried that being too stingy might make it kind of rough, or at least kind of slow feeling when it doesn't need to be, but that might just all be in my head. I definitely feel like that first boss needs to be made a little weaker. Honestly, just get rid of the ad, or make it so he does, when he does his whip attack, if it actually hits the ad as well, or any number of things. I think there's a couple of different ways to specifically make that work. I also just wish, maybe even after a couple of runs, you almost get kind of that starting bonus. You're not just starting with the same 2 die every time. Maybe if you got to draft even just 2 faces, or 2 faces and 1 die core, that would make every start feel so much more fresh and interesting, because you already have that like slight boost to get you ahead and to give you an idea of what kind of build you're going for, as opposed to being like, oh, I'm gonna go for this, and then you get to the die cores and it's like, here's extra combat points, which actually was fine, you know, those extra combat points almost made me stronger. Though that, I gotta say that extra die impacts one is absurd. I think that is by and far the best. There's one that gives you extra defense on a flip, which can be pretty good, but compared to, I don't know, gaining like 21 poison in one single shot, it cannot even compare. It might have been 18, I'm not sure, but even then, that one was straight up busted, and I can't wait to see how that functions. Especially if I got that, like, sheep again. Oh boy, I'd be invincible with that one. But with all of that said, Tamarak Trail, it's not available. I don't know what kind of release date we're looking at for this one. Let's see. Yeah, no specific release date for Tamarak Trail. However, it is available once again to be wishlisted on Steam. So I'm going to have a link in the description below if you guys want to, add it to your wish list and keep an eye on it. And considering they've got a demo, we might actually have a demo or a prologue showing up at some point. Maybe. Fingers crossed. With all that said though, one last thank you to Yarrow Games and Versus Evil for sponsoring this video. And if you guys like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like, helps more than you know. If you want to see more rad new indie games every single day, then hit subscribe because I've got tons to check out and show off. But with that, thanks for watching, I'll see you next time.